We're back with another One Piece TCG, a locals update. This time we use Red Green Odin. I am so ready for OP12, man. I'm kind of done with OP11, dude. It's just like, I mean, luckily at my locals, there's not like a bunch of blue purple Luffy. There's like one or two, and they only play it somewhat often. Like it's not the usual deck. They just do it just cause sometimes. But man, it's just a rough one. There's just like you have I'm only fighting the counter decks, and the counter decks are the ones that happen to beat me. I kind of rather fight blue purple Luffy than these other counter decks, because then I gotta fight Betty's, and I mean Rager's not a counter, but it does pretty well, and then all these other, and Bonnie and all these other things. I'm just like, please, dude, I don't want to face these anymore. But we went, unfortunately, went 1-2. I mean, like there was two buggies at I thought was going to be there, so I was like, originally I was going to play Blue Nami, but I hate doing mirror matches, and the person that usually plays Blue Nami was here, and they picked up the deck again. Before they were playing the new blue yellow Nami, but now they're switched back to the regular blue Nami. So I was like, okay, I'm not playing Nami. And then an L player was there today, so I couldn't play an L. So I was just like, no, I refuse. And then there was two buggies. I was gonna play purple black Luffy. I was just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not. No, thank you. I'm just going. I played red green Odin, and the first game was against Weddy and L, the buggy. Okay. So honestly, it was a very close match all throughout. It's just like I just happened to just have like the things that just happened to work out in that situation, dude. I was going for board. They of course they had the Croc Mihawk turn one into the four cost buggy into the Mihawk, and it was just already off to a bad start. But I just kept on claiming the board, and then I was eventually able to pull it through. But then unfortunately, game two, second round, I fought against the NL player, and I wasn't like, I don't think the matchup is terrible. No, actually, it is terrible. What am I talking about? NL is a master at a popping five costs. My whole deck revolves around five costs, but his build specifically doesn't really revolve that much around popping five costs. Like they have Zeus's and stuff like that, but it's not like you're they're not playing like punk whatever, punk rock or whatever, I forgot whatever the kid thing in four cost that pops a five cost or below or something. They're not playing that type of things, or Red Hawk or anything. But their first trigger was Kiku. I was like, all right, buddy. And then the last trigger was the zero cost event. I was like, all right, I'm just not meant to win this. Screw. I guess whatever, man. And then the other one was the versus the Nami, dude. All the people that I wanted to play the decks of, they just happened to I happened to face them. And the blue Nami matchup is pretty much impossible. They're playing, Noji code, so it just bounces my five costs for free. I just can't build up a big enough board. It was just downright impossible, and I just giga died, and the triggers were good on top of that. It was just like, okay, buddy, see ya.